Meantime, let's go to Long Island, my home. We've got an old friend I used to work with named Skip Bedell. Does a lot of home improvement projects, does a lot of great things around the house to help you and your family. But he's got something new this morning. Skip, first of all, good morning and welcome to American Sunrise.
Hey, good morning, Ed. Good morning, Karen. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Walk us through this water filtration system you have, because a lot of people want to make sure they have healthy and clean water. Karen reminds us all the time, and we tease her about it, but she's right about chemicals out there, about the tap water that can not always be safe. What's the system you have, sir?
Yeah, well, it's a huge problem right now in every American home. Ed and Karen, you know, the contamination in our water, things like lead, mercury, arsenic, and now we're seeing all over the news heavy metals and also forever chemicals, right? These things are used by industry. They're used to make pretty much everything, and they are confirmed to be cancer causing. So there's so many things in our water that we think our water is safe, but the truth is that it's really not, and you want to filter it. Many people think that they have a filter on their kitchen sink or maybe one on the refrigerator, or they drink bottled water and that they're free from that contamination, right? Because I only drink bottled water, I only drink filtered water, but the fact is that our skin is the largest organ on the human body, and it absorbs everything that we come in contact to. So when we take a shower or wash our hands or brush our teeth, we bathe, we absorb all those chemicals through our skin directly into our bloodstream, as well as breathing in the steam from a shower, and the vapors goes into our lungs directly into our bloodstream. So it's so important that we filter all of the water that comes into our home, not just the water that we drink. So that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about today. After doing tons of research, looking for the best filtration system for my home, and as you know, 30 years in the construction and home improvement industry, I've installed every type of water filtration and water softener and conditioner that you could possibly imagine. And when it came time to get one for my own home to keep my family safe, I did a ton of research, and I landed on this company, KingWaterFiltration.com. They make an amazing product, and this is the latest release of what they have. This is the Freedom Filter, and it's exactly that. It gives you freedom from all the contaminants. It gives you freedom from worry and peace of mind of the things that are in your water. Basically, this is a whole home water filtration system, and what that means is that every drop of water that comes into your home from your water main shutoff valve, where you install this, has to pass through this filter before it comes up into your house. And what that does, guys, it gives you perfectly filtered alkaline drinking water, much better quality than you'd even get out of a bottle, from every faucet in your home, even your shower head, even the bathroom sink. And that's going to give you that alkaline, safe drinking water, filter out hundreds of contaminants, things like, you know, the heavy metals and lead, mercury, arsenic, and now the very dangerous, we're seeing the forever chemicals. So important to have that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Let's let Karen jump in.
I mean, those forever chemicals are really scary. We were in East Palestine where, you know, people are going to be dealing with years and years these things penetrating the ground. Are you talking about things like benzenes? What chemicals are you talking about that seep into the water? Yeah,
so the forever chemicals, guys, literally thousands of them, okay? So these are things that industry uses. Anything that is going to be waterproof, non-stick, non-permeable, stain-resistant. I'm talking about our clothing, the fabrics on our furniture, upholstery in your car, plastics, vinyls, non-stick cookware. It's pretty much used in everything, every type of industry. So we're surrounded by it. We wear it, we touch it, we cook with it, and these things now we're finding are confirmed. We speculated for many, many years, and the EPA is kind of shaded around it that yes, these things possibly could cause cancer. But now recently we're finding reports that were just released in the news that they have gone ahead and confirmed. They've bit the bullet and confirmed that yes, these things absolutely do cause cancer. And where there used to be acceptable limits on the EPA regulating, and unfortunately they kept raising the acceptable limits, which I think personally is criminal, right? There should be no acceptable limits. And now they're down to zero. They're saying these things cause cancer. So this filtration system is very effective in eliminating those forever chemicals, things that are cancer-causing chemicals, and also it's really effective eliminating chlorine. So here's something that most people don't know, is that our municipal water systems, every single one in the country, tens of thousands of municipal water systems, all use chlorine to basically disinfect the water because it's a very effective chemical to kill microorganisms. And if you look up the EPA definition of chlorine, it's actually classified as a pesticide, and that's because it's so good at killing things. But as we're exposed to it over years and years, absorbing it through our skin in the shower, inhaling the vapors, it's also very damaging to our body. So this filter filters out all the chlorine, all the heavy metals, all the PFAs, and the best part is it's a super easy installation. It's just one line in, one line out. Any plumber can install this thing in about 30 minutes, and it's a very affordable way to keep your family safe. And also, I wanted to tell you, no maintenance, right? So we all have filters, you know, in the sink or in the refrigerator, whatever, or maybe a Brita. Every one of them require a filter change, and there's cost and there's work. Or perhaps you have a water softener that conditions the water to take the minerals out of your water that messes up the plumbing in your house and clogs up your shower heads. So this does the same thing as a water softener without any of the salt. No filters to change, completely maintenance free. I'm talking like one and done.
Yeah. Skip, I think Karen has a follow-up.
Yeah, my only other question was about fluoride. Is take fluoride out of the water? Okay, great. Amazing.
Yes, so fluoride is actually filters are very effective in removing fluoride and many other chemicals in the water. So important that you have something like this, because we're all seeing now a lot of information about fluoride as well, right? So guys, you want to get that stuff out.
Yeah.
Bad news.
All right. So it's going to be that website you saw, kingwaterfiltration.com. Skip23 is the code. Real quick, I want to put up G10, guys. I know we got to hit a break. But Sean Spicer put this out so people don't think we're just saying, oh, there's a study that was done by the government. Forever chemicals detected in nearly half of American tap water. I think it was a study that was promoted by Axios and Axios.com. And there's the study right there. At least 45% of American tap water contaminated with forever chemicals. Skip, I got 30 seconds. Last point.
Yeah, so that's an excellent point, and that's really what's been hitting the news, and really why I think that every American home should have something like this. And I got to tell you, when I installed one of these in my home, it was a life-changing difference. I mean, the water felt better, it tasted better, smells better, your skin and hair feels better. You'll see a difference right away, and you know your family's going to be safe from all those contaminants. So that's the most important thing.
All right. Skip, we appreciate it. We look forward to having you back here at Real America's Voice.